Hello Nistas and Nistos, how are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel, and if you would like to show an act of kindness, if you would, please hit the thumbs up, give your girl a like, because it always helps me to stay in a good algorithm flow. And if you want to follow the golden rule and treat someone like you would desire to be treated, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. So over here, we do mainly themed fragrances. Sometimes I'll come through with an unboxing, whether it be electronics, a purse, shoes, whatever it may be. But mainly we do mostly fragrance over here. So today I want to share with you some of my favorite fragrance cocktails. And for those of you who follow me, you know what a fragrance cocktail is. It's the same thing as a fragrance combo or fragrance layering. I just call them fragrance cocktail over here in Nista's Nation. So I consider like the body care items to be the ice or the I'm not a drinker, you guys, so I hope I said the chaser, like the juice or the soda or whatever you put in it. And I consider the perfumes, whether they be niche, brand, celebrity, or indie, whatever type of perfume, I consider those to be the top shelf liquors. So that's what we get with a fragrance cocktail over here. And if you have not checked out some of my fragrance cocktails from the past, if you would just go and look at my shorts. Hopefully I will get back to those, you guys, but my schedule got a little tight, so I had to kind of like chop some things away, and the shorts, they were just put on pause for a moment. They will eventually come back. So let's just get right into it. We know that Valentine's Day is like, what, 9 days away, and most ladies, if not all ladies, and even gentlemen, you just like to smell. It's something about fragrance. I have been in love with fragrance since I was a little girl. It's something about fragrance that really does promote a positive energy and mood within me. So I like to share those things because I want to be, you know, a giver to the world, you know. So if my fragrance or my scent can uplift someone or just make someone feel good or happy or even like me more, my husband, then there you go. So we're going to get started. Now, the way that I'm going to do these fragrance cocktails, I'm just going to share with you, like if I have a Bath and Body Works hygiene product that I've used, I'm going to share with you the different fragrances that I have used with these that are amazing, amazing cocktails. And I will share some scent notes with you. So we're going to start it off with the coconut cream pie. Coconut cream pie was a part of the Bake Shop collection last year. The fragrance notes in coconut cream pie are toasted coconut flakes, caramel crust, caramel custard, and golden pie crust. All right, so you guys, this is a gourmand lover's scent. You're going to get the coconut, you're going to get the caramel, and you're going to get that pie crust note in it. And some people don't really like foodie smells, but some people live for them. I don't like things like the pecan waffles and stuff like that. I don't like that. But if I can find something that I know will pair really well with the fragrance that I use, I really like to use it because it gives your fragrance a little and it gives it some extended wear, a little longevity, because these are, you know, skin products. So the first fragrance that I've ever tried with the coconut cream pie was the Prada Candy. When I bought this at Ulta some time ago, I remember the young lady, the sales associate who helped me, she told me, I said, I'm looking for like a gourmand scent. I want it to be kind of sweet, but at the same time, I wanted to have like that like bakery note or something in it, and she said I have the perfect thing. She said that her little brother always snuggles under her when she wears this and tells her that she smells like a cookie. And you guys, the fragrance notes in the product candy is white musk. I love musk. I am a musk lover. My DNA, my pheromones, it love musk, because whenever I wear something that has musk in it, I get loads of compliments. So musk likes me, and I like musk. It has musk, it has benzoin, and it has the caramel accord in it. So this pairs really well with the coconut cream pie. Also, what pairs really well with the coconut cream pie, this is an oldie but goodie. I was in the convenience store the other day, and I was standing behind a lady in line, and she smelled so good, and I just had to ask her. And surprisingly, she had on the Viva La Juicy, but the Viva La Juicy and the Gold Couture, it's really similar. So this also goes really well with the coconut cream pie. So the fragrance notes in the Viva La Juicy Gold Couture are wild berries, honeysuckle, jasmine sambac, caramel, vanilla, amber, and sandalwood. Now, you guys, I know sometimes when content creators read these notes to you, it kind of throws you off, but there's a reason why you have like top notes, heart notes, and base notes. Base notes is basically what you're going to end with. After it go through those couple of little transitions, and most fragrances on me, they transition over within maybe an hour to 2 hours. So you always want to kind of like think about the bottom, the based notes, because that's kind of like what is going to like stick to your skin for me. So that's what I have experienced. That's like the last layer. So as you heard, I did say caramel, almond, amber, and sandalwood. So you're going to pick up that caramel custard note, as well as the vanilla, caramels, coconuts, all that stuff. It just goes well together. Even if you were in the kitchen making something, caramel, coconut, caramel, coconut, and vanilla, those are some really good baker's ingredients. So just thinking about that, as well as the amber, because you know amber, it is also like a gourmand note, and it's kind of like in the family with the tonka bean as well as the vanilla. So this is a really good pair as well with the coconut cream pie. All right, the next one that is a really good pair with the coconut cream pie, if you have this in your collection, this is the Viktor & Rolf Bun Bun. Now, the Viktor & Rolf Bun Bun fragrance notes are mandarin, orange, peach, caramel, jasmine, orange blossom, cedar wood, gaiac wood, sandalwood, and amber. So I know that oranges and peach, remember, those were the top notes. So once you combine that with this and it starts to settle down and you get that sandalwood and you get that amber, or even just going through the stages of that, this is a really good fragrance. This is also considered to be like one of the top caramel fragrance in the fragrance community for ladies. And you do get that caramel note at a certain stage, but at the same time, it's pretty. It's something in here, and it's probably the jasmine and that sandalwood that gives it that just prettiness. It just makes you feel like a really pretty woman. All right, so that's all for that fragrance cocktail collection. All right, so we're going to move on over. The next product, it is also from Bath & Body Works. And anything that I show you it's from Bath & Body Works, you know, that's like, you know, your first situation. You're going to shower, you're going to lotion, then you'll probably spray some of the fine fragrance mist, or however you want to do it, or whatever your routine is. But, you know, that goes on before you actually put your top shelves on, which are your perfumes. So, right here is the chocolate covered cherries. And this also came out at the same time this one did. This is not a fan favorite, you guys. It is very different. So, you definitely have to like the chocolate and the cherry smell. But the cherry in this, it is not that artificial candy cherry note smell. It is definitely a liqueur smell. It's just a stronger, syrupy like cherry. So I liqueur cherry and just cherry like candy, it smells totally different in my opinion. This is a strong cherry fragrance. So what goes really well with this, you guys, and you probably already know, is the Tom Ford Lost Cherry, you guys. This is so good. When I got this in the store and I was sampling the new collection, of course, this was already in hand because I knew that I wanted that. And then I kept messing around. I'm like, you know, I think I have something at home that will go really well with this. And, of course, when I got home, it was the Tom Ford Lost Cherry. The fragrance notes in the Tom Ford Lost Cherry are black cherry, tonka bean, and almond. Okay, so you got the black cherry, tonka bean, and almond. And then here you have the rich milk chocolate, the red cherries, and the cherry liqueur. This smells so good together, you guys. So if you are in the mood to just smell sweet and just chocolatey and just, you know, like you're supposed to be sitting in the box with those candies that come in the little box when you were little, you just smash them down to see what kind it was. I remember I used to do that because I didn't like the pink or the orange ones. But if you just like chocolate sweet with a little fruit in it, you're definitely going to love this combination. But before we move on, I want to share with you also, if you have the smashed cherry. The smashed cherry is very, very, very similar to this. The only thing about the smashed cherry have a whole lot of notes in it. The notes, of course, are cherry, bitter almond, cherry liqueur. It has that same liqueur. Cherry syrup, rose, jasmine sambac, roasted tonka bean, sandalwood, cedarwood, and Peru balsam. So this is kind of heavy. It is, to me, a little different than the Lost Cherry. And of course, because it seems like the fragrance notes in it are far more complex than what Tom Ford shared with us that was in the Lost Cherry. So these are basically one and the same. It's just inspired and the original brand. And another fragrance that goes really well with the chocolate covered cherries, in my opinion, as well as either of these, it just complements it so well, is the Brazilian Crush and the Brazilian Bun Bun Cream by Sol Janeiro. The fragrance notes in the Bun Bun Brazilian Crush is, of course, pistachio. This is a gourmand lovers. Pistachio, almond, heliotrope, jasmine, caramel, vanilla, salt, sandalwood. So this is a really nice blend to go along with the Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Also, to go along with the chocolate covered cherries, I think that this new Bond Street, it is very complimentary to the chocolate covered cherries, because you're going to get that fruity cherry note from the chocolate covered cherry that's going to kind of like sweeten this up some. Just listening to the fragrance notes and just wearing this and experiencing it, it's very different, you guys. This fragrance is like one of the fragrances that I've never smelled anything like it. It's very unique, and I like fragrances like that. Although they may not be the most popular fragrances, but it's something about unique scents that I like. And it's probably because it's like you can't pinpoint what it is. But the fragrance notes in the new Bond Street, of course, are bergamot, pepper, cocoa, and LMR. I don't even know what that is. So this is more like a bittery, it almost gives you like this androgynous feel to it. Like it's, although all Bond No. 9s, most of their fragrances is just unisex, but it does make you just think or put you in the mind frame of just a very, you know, just androgynous mood. You know, this is like boss lady fragrance. You know what I'm saying? You have the drive and the power and the stamina of a man, but you are just as beautiful as the woman that God made you to be. But adding a little of this cherry, that cherry liqueur in here, and that the chocolate complements the cocoa, it is just so good together. So this is another fragrance that goes really well with the chocolate covered cherry by Bath and Body Works. So moving right along. All right, now I have shared with you guys my opinion on this particular note. I told you that in the candle world, it is like an aphrodisiac in my candle world, because it's something about this candle when I burn it in my bedroom. It just sets the mood. It's almost like giving your atmosphere or your area a glass of wine, if you could picture that. So if the room is drunk, what you think? The rest of the stuff gonna be in the room. So the Bubbly Rose. So the Bubbly Rose, this is new to the body care line in Bath and Body Works. However, the candle isn't new. Bubbly Rose, the fragrance notes are pink sparkling rosé, sweet blood orange, a splash of cranberry. All right, so this Bubbly Rose, like I said, is just a mood setter. You're definitely going to get that punch of citrus that comes right out at you. Those are those sweet blood oranges. But the effervescence note in this, it is so good. You can get that sparkle in it. I really, really like this. But the fragrance that I have been playing around with and I have paired it with, this is the Bun No. 9. Madison Square Park. And the Madison Square Park, this is just a pretty girl. It's just pretty, you know. The bottle itself is just beautiful. But this right here, it has like a grapefruit note in it that complements those sweet blood oranges. It is just really, really good. This and this pair so well together. Another thing that pairs really well together with this is the, what is it called? I have a candle. Yeah, the Sunshine Mimosa. So it's something about this. I don't know exactly what is in this to give it that effervescent, like little spice to it, but it really does pair well with the Bubbly Rosé. The fragrance notes are grapefruit, huckleberry, drop seeds, grass, and red leaf rose. So you also get that rose note in this fragrance as well as this, and they just pair really good together. So if you are in the mood to just be the princess or the queen that you are, this right here, it really does make you feel enchanted. It's just pretty. It's pretty. It's not gourmandish. It's just pretty girl, sexy pretty girl. So the last combination I want to share with you, this is oldie but goodie. I wore this stuff when I was in college, and I still go and pick me up a bottle when it's time to renew it. All right, so this is the Trish McEvoy. This is the No. 9. I don't have the black cherry and vanilla, which Bath and Body Works, I ran out of that, but I used to wear the black cherry and vanilla with this. However, I have found a really nice replacement. But this is the Trish McEvoy No. 9 Black Cherry Vanilla Musk. So I told you I'm a musk girl. So I like to pair this with Bath and Body Works Raspberry Chiffon. The fragrance notes in Raspberry Chiffon are black raspberries, ice pear, and whipped sugar. These right here together. Oh, sweet attack. Really good. So these two pair really, really well together. So the fragrance notes in the Trish McEvoy No. 9 are blackberry buds, dark plum, mandarin, tiara flower, asmathus, cashmere woods, crystallized vanilla, and velvet musk. Really, she can stand alone. Most of these really can stand alone, but I just kind of like wanted to give you some of my cocktail ideas. She's good, and she is a compliment getter. This girl right here, she is that girl. All right. So to sum it up, you guys, I just want to give you a fan favorite, and she will never, ever let you down. And she don't need any help. And she is just that girl for the sweet community. If you like sweet sweets, it's nothing other than Pink Sugar. This is a very inexpensive fragrance that smells so good. The fragrance notes in Pink Sugar are raspberry, orange, fig leaf, bergamot, cotton candy, licorice, red berries, strawberries, lily of the valley, caramel, vanilla, musk, tonka bean, and sandalwood. So basically, this little girl right here, very inexpensive. She could trump and pull all of what I just showed you together in the palm of her hand. That's just how powerful she is. So this concludes my Love Day, Valentine's Day fragrance cocktail suggestions. And if you have any suggestions, please leave those below. And I want to thank you guys again for coming back. And do not forget, you, yes, you are great. Bye-bye.